So anyways, 1, 2, 3, it's the podcast. And now we're doing our favorite segment called GoTalk. That's right, Game of Thrones.
I thought we were doing hitting the streets with Cos and Zeke.
Yeah, GoTalk, hitting the streets with Cos and Zeke. It's all intertwined. It's kind of like...
not really, it's hitting the streets. Because that's what we're about to do.
Alright, so we're hitting the streets with Cos and Zeke.
And then we're talking about GoTalk.
GoTalk, okay.
See what I'm saying?
It's sublantics. Anyhow, so season 8, episode 2. It was a lot of people thought it was a snore, but they're the ones who don't appreciate the build to a good story.
I didn't think it was a snorer at all. It gave you a lot of stuff, man. A lot of catching up, getting everything, all the pieces in order before the big battle that's going to be going down.
And you know, when you're telling a good story, it's not just all about the action and the flash in the pan, you know. So let's just talk about Arya getting naked. Let's go right into the chase.
Now, if anyone else who's been watching this show for years now has been waiting years to see this.
No,
that's not
only
true.
Only him.
No, that's just kidding. But really, there's a lot of backlash on the internet about this, you know.
All right, I have thoughts on this. I have thoughts because people are mad that Arya got naked and that she's
22. I mean,
think about it this way. First of all, how unfair is it that she's gone? Ah!
Jeez, what the? What just happened?
So there's a pigeon that doesn't like our podcast. He's coming back!
Dude, just do what I did. Hide behind Paul.
Oh my god.
What was up with that?
I hate things with wings.
I didn't know what you were doing. You just disappeared. That pigeon hates our podcast, like my brother said.
It's flying at my head.
Not a fan. Or maybe he just has a problem with Arya.
Maybe it's a sign that... No, but anyways, like I was saying about Arya, it's not fair that she goes all those years without any love. She doesn't even have like that fatherly love. She's always finding all the different father figures, whether it's the crow collector, or if it's the hound, or if it's Jock and Hagar. It's always somebody who's at an arm's length, you know, never giving that real affection. It's always affection through shut up or I'll beat ya, or all the fucking chickens and stuff like that. What's up, man? How you doing?
What's up, buddy?
So it's only fair. Guys, you're going too fast.
Oh.
All right, it's only fair that Arya finally gets some of that love she deserves, and same thing for freaking Gendry. Because when's the last time Gendry ever had a piece?
Fairness or not, let's talk about this.
Well, let's talk about
this is what I want to talk about. You bring up Arya. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, don't worry, I'm watching it with my parents, right? You know, my mom, she's like, oh, don't look. I'm like, Ma, relax. It's Arya. They're not gonna show nothing. And before you know it, boom, side boob.
Now let's.
But here's what I want to know. Me and you were talking about this before.
Did we see a nip?
Did we see a nip? Because I feel like I did. I feel like I saw a little nip in there.
You know, I want to say that I got a glimpse of like a little, very pointy.
Pointy, yep.
I can't tell for sure. It was so fast, but definitely the high knee. We saw half the high knee. We saw the side boob.
I'm gonna say that there was a Hershey Kiss nip in there.
We want to know your thoughts about. Did you guys see the nip?
Send in your thoughts, man.
Tell us your thoughts. Did you see the nip? Are you glad that Arya and Gendry finally hooked up? Think about last time Gendry had a piece. She put leeches on his dong. You know, it's
like he didn't even really get it. He just got leeches. Is what he got.
He wasn't even into that kind of kinky stuff.
No.
You could tell that he just wants a good old-fashioned relationship. And
he just wants the girl to be. Just tell him, hey, go ahead, take your pants off, because I'm not.
Here, let's look across the street. Let's Oh wait, no, there's no traffic. We're good. Why don't you? Sorry.
Just gotta watch for the potholes.
All right. So, yeah, let's just get across the street here.
There's nobody coming.
I know.
The road's closed.
The road's closed every way. That bird. That's all he
The
can
only
think
thing
about.
we're gonna-
He's thinking about that damn bird, that damn pigeon.
Going uphill is always so hard.
I'm not a big fan
harder-
of going uphill.
It's hard to talk about the show when we're going uphill,
Think
man.
these young kids watch Game of Thrones?
I don't think so. I think it's probably better not, because who knows? What's up, guys? Get that guy.
What's up, bro?
See, look at me.
You know how I be?
Jamestown living.
Yeah.
So, okay. So we're gonna go in and we're gonna get Jose's opinion on did we see a nipple or not. So let's check out the cellar and see what's up there.
Wow. I mean, it's still way up there. So, like, are you that out of breath? Hold it. Paul,
Paul won't stop shooting. We don't need all this.
I'm okay, Paul. You can shoot me.
No, it's interesting.
Zeke
Just
is
shooting
really
straight
struggling.
All right. Anyways, jeez. Get off me. Get your big bear paws off of me. So what else happened in the episode? Tormund drank the milk.
The milk of
He
the
told
giant
he told the story.
wife.
Let's just ask the hard questions. Are Tormund and Lady Brienne gonna hook up?
Three-way
With Jamie?
with Jamie.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying.
See, the Golden Lion, we know that he's been into freaky stuff.
Right.
Obviously, due to his past history with putting all sorts of babies in his sister's belly.
That's not really freaky stuff, though. That's just, you know, frowned upon thing.
Well, you gotta figure that queen. I mean, she's probably a freak.
Well, she's probably a
Cersei?
freak.
She's done the walk of shame,
Gee, I
motherfucker.
don't know, man. She's kind of proper. You know what I mean?
You think she's just a missionary girl after the walk of shame? I don't think so, bro. But regardless, Jamie is an alpha male kingslayer. I can see him sliding his way into a three-way there. You know what? Brienne gonna flower pop that cherry for the first time. Probably all the guys in that room would get a turn, and she still would have more juice ready to go. That's just my thought. She'd be breaking dicks in half left and right.
Not mine.
Well, it is kind of fitting that you look like Tormund.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
maybe she would have a thing for you. I don't think he's won her heart yet, but he's slowly creeping in there. Stories of suckling the teats of giants,
Drinking their
drinking
milk.
the milk, and that's why he gets his giant spane. You know, he
Not
might
quite
have
a
her.
family-friendly episode, is it?
No, well, you know, the first half was.
I was kind of family friendly.
Yeah, until we got to this part.
It
So
was very family-friendly all about.
here we're gonna go into the wine cellar and see what Jose has to say about some side boob action.
Our whole conversation on GoTalk is going to be on Arya's side boob.
I can use all of this.
All right.
No pressure.
Got Ken and Mr. T's here, some avid Game of Thrones fans. You guys both watched season 8, episode 2, correct?
Yes, I did.
All right, so let's just get down to brass tacks and ask the important questions. Did you or did you not see a slight nipple on the side boobs?
I saw a nip.
I saw a nip.
Definitely saw a nip.
What, like, could you describe this nip that you did or
Uncomfortable.
uncomfortable? You were
Completely
happy?
uncomfortable.
Tell us why.
A couple seasons ago, she's 6 years old, but whatever she was, a minor, did not like it at all. Made me very uncomfortable.
But you know, what about the point that now that she is an adult, don't you wish her to have some semblance of love, of a loving touch? Doesn't she deserve, don't we all deserve that?
Everyone deserves a loving touch.
I mean, I think if there was a 21-year-old in the bar right now who was like, hey, you'd be all about that, right?
I
It
guess
wasn't a baloney nipple.
I didn't see her grow up on screen. And that'd be my point.
That's true.
That's true. Now, in the spirit of that, describe the nip. What did it look like?
It was not a baloney nipple.
No, it was a small.
Not a
it was like
baloney
Hershey
nipple.
Kiss nip.
It was a little one.
It was.
Yeah, it looked, you know, a little purple, like a little purple nip thing.
Just like a
man.
little pepperoni.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
there you go.
So, and then we saw her butt too. I mean, we gotta talk about that. That was a pretty nice butt. We didn't know she was packing that kind of heat underneath
No.
there.
Those
No.
leather pants, they really hide it.
She's
They do.
Just like a warrior boy.
No one has a butt.
No one has a butt. It's
No
hard
one
to
has a
tell.
butt. It's true.
It's hard to tell. Jon Snow's got a butt.
Yes.
You guys remember that butt?
But no
Johnson,
one,
but
no one has a butt.
Oh, you see what I did there? No man has a, no girl has a butt. That was good. I like that.
Nope.
So, do you think that Lady Brienne and Tormund are going to end up hooking up?
First, you mean Sir Brienne, and I'll correct you there.
Sir Brienne.
Sir Brienne.
Yes. Of the Seven Kingdoms.
What did you think about that?
I did like it. I think it's a great closure arc for her character, and I believe she's going to be ending us very soon.
Oh,
If I'm going to put money on it, Tormund is
God.
going to go defending Sir Brienne, and she is going to be leaving us very shortly.
Oh,
my God. Well, okay, if that's what you really think, then answer me this. When Brienne and Tormund hook up, is Jamie going to sneak in on a little threesome action? You know, give him the ghost hand? Give him the ghost hand? Woo!
Give him the gold hand.
The gold hand? No gold hand. But I think it's going to end.
You think it's ending for... Well, it's obviously going to end up... Everybody but like 3 or 4 people are going to die, right?
Everybody's
Right.
And Brienne's not going to make it.
I
She's
do
on
not
the-
believe so. Her or Tormund.
Tormund's gonna watch
Character arc ending. She is knighted. She is Sir Brienne. She is done.
All right. So I'm gonna name a name, and you guys gonna make it or die. Okay, ready? Just this next episode. All right, not the rest of the season because we know everybody. In episode 3. All right. Who's the guy with the eye that always dies and gets resurrected? Beric
Dondarrion.
Eric Dondarrion.
Dondarrion.
All right, gonna make it through episode 3.
He'll make it.
I believe he'll make it.
Okay. Brienne gonna make it through episode 3.
No.
Negative.
Tormund.
Negative.
Yes.
Okay, you got no, you got yes. You think they're both gonna go down to lovers?
Tormund's gonna go defending her.
He's
She's
gonna
gonna be
watch
getting
her die
attacked,
from across the
and
battlefield.
he is gonna fucking run in there and save her.
Jamie Lannister.
Yes.
Yes.
He's gonna die.
No,
No,
he's gonna live. He's
He's
gonna
gonna
live.
live.
Yeah.
Okay. Tyrion.
He's gonna be hiding with all the little kids and
Yeah,
women,
he's,
so I think he's
isn't
gonna
he
be
hiding
living.
out in the crypts?
He's hiding in the crypt.
Let's build on that. In the north, the wildlings always want you to burn the body, right?
Yep.
Well, what about all these kings of winter that are underneath the crypt? Are they gonna get risen to life? Everybody thinks they're safe in the crypt, and then, like the Night King would just be like, oh, raise the hands up, and then all the kings of the winter just rise from the dead.
Ooh,
Do you think
that's
that's
That's a good one.
Ned Stark's already chopped into pieces, so he's gonna be like walking around like
Carrying his head.
Adam's
No,
family
I
hand.
don't know, because the ones that died in at the fucking bay up there, they had just freshly died. There was still life flowing through them.
Yeah, but what?
So
Go ahead.
I feel like that would have already been happened.
What about all
well, they died south of the wall too.
That's a good point.
Remember when they
That's a
go
good
to kill the wizard in the tree? And
He died north of the wall.
The Hodor episode?
point. Yes.
There
I
was
think
all those
Hodor is gonna
skeletons
come
that
back.
were just came from the ground that had been dead for a long time. They were just skeletons.
They were north of the wall.
Okay, but it is Winterfell's crypt.
It is.
I mean.
It's
It is.
close.
It is.
There's a lot of lore about Winterfell's crypts. I don't know if you guys have heard.
Yeah, I do. I know what you're
But,
talking about.
I don't know. I just don't think that is the safest place to be. I'm just gonna throw that
Maybe
out there.
not.
But with the lore, isn't it that they're going to come back? The lords of the north, or the kings of the north, are going to come back and defend Winterfell. It's not so much that they're going to bring the destruction of Winterfell.
That's a good question, man. I guess there's only one way to find out.
It's true.
Tune in
Next
next week.
week.
Any other thoughts that you guys want to share about the episode? Anything that hit you hard? Any
Still waiting on the elephants.
Still
gonna
waiting
happen.
on the elephants.
they already told us we're not getting it. We're not getting it. We're not getting it.
I'm disappointed.
Yep, I am.
Here's another question I'll pose for you guys real quick. Me and my brother were talking about this earlier. Do you think that Jaime Lannister is a freak in the sheets probably, or do you think that he's like a missionary guy because he's only boned his sister?
No, we were talking about Cersei, but we'll go with Jamie for now.
Yeah. Well, we were saying that is Jaime enough of a freak to get into a three-way with Brienne and Tormund?
I'll answer both of those.
Okay.
Because what was Cersei's quote? She's, if you want to buy a whore, pay for her. If you want to buy a queen,
Earn it.
Earn it.
Queen, earn it.
And then she fucks that guy like 10 seconds later. So I would say
She's a freak.
she is a freak. I would say Cersei's a freak. Jaime, not so much. I think he actually did love his sister. And, you know, maybe he was pounding it from any way he could. But I think he loved her. So I'm going to call it all. It's all good.
At least doggy.
Okay.
Oh well, yeah, for sure, doggy. I mean, that's when he pushed Brent out the fucking window.
But we do
Yes.
know from last season that when they were all in the north trying to capture a mummy and take it back, take it back to prove to everybody. We do know that Tormund said, "Call Dick, I like it." You remember that when he had the little talk with
Okay. Yeah.
So I think that maybe a three-way sandwich action, little JD, Tormund, Brienne
Maybe
in
before the
middle.
battle.
Yeah.
Or during the battle.
During the
quick
battle,
little triple
definitely, I
hand
could go
job.
for that.
Tormund's not going to be fucking while there's fighting, though.
All right, who else is gonna?
How do you know? What if maybe he's just carrying her around with him?
Is Arya gonna make
Swinging
it?
giant main sword all around.
I believe
with
Arya will
his
make
giant's mother's milk.
I believe Arya will make it, but not Gendry.
Oh, Gendry's going down.
I think Gendry's going down.
It's like-
he's still a bastard. He is not. He is not.
Nah,
been
he's gonna make it.
It's like Scream. Once you lose your virginity, you just die.
Oh, for
You're
sure.
gonna die in the next scene.
Arya's got too much of a character plot to go. Gendry's like he's never been a legitimized bastard. He's not really anybody important.
Okay.
And one of the things I read was how when Gendry's dad, King
Yeah.
Baratheon.
he did
Robert
say,
Baratheon.
Robert Baratheon did say one of the episodes he said, "My daughter and yours, or my son and your daughter will end up being his son and her daughter, or King Stark's daughter."
Here's
He
what
was
I
talking
think.
about Joffrey and Sansa,
Yeah,
but what
but
if it
then
ends
being
up being
Here's
Gendry
what I
and
think.
Arya.
Oh,
He's got that big hammer, right? He's got that big hammer, and we haven't seen enough action with that big hammer.
No,
and now she's got
And now he's gonna have a big hammer, probably dragon glass hammer, right?
and she's got her modified special weapon.
yes.
So is he gonna go down already? I think we're gonna see that hammer crush some chests. Because the hammer is a big thing. Robert Baratheon with the hammer killed Rhaegar with the hammer.
My
right?
question to you: can the Night King be killed by dragonfire?
That's a good one. Remember, he walked through the fire, but that wasn't dragon fire.
It was not dragonfire.
I would say, yeah. I mean, if anything is going to kill him, it's that. How about this series?
They did say in that episode it has not been proven or tried. It hasn't. They don't know. Brent said, "I do not know."
What are we talking about?
What we got here?
Hey guys.
Jose.
So let's get Jose's opinion on the matter.
Hashtag side boob.
Did you see?
Hashtag all boobs.
Did you see a nip?
Yes, ghost
You
snip.
wanna
Yes.
Was there?
It was a ghost snip.
Sorry.
Hers are pierced, just so you know.
No, they're not.
Prove it.
No, they're not.
Yes,
Grandma,
they are.
don't watch this episode. But no, seriously, did we see a little?
Yeah, there was a little bit of side boob and a side nip, and it's a ghost snip, just so you know.
Did it look a little?
Hershey Kisses. That's what he wants to
Oh,
say.
you mean gumdrops? They were gumdrops.
little
like
gumdrops?
little dum-dums, you know? Just
Like a
candies.
dum-dum. That's what I. That's a good. That's a
So you
good
had no
one.
problem with it, right? Everybody deserves love. Every adult deserves
She's a
love.
22-year-old actress. Let her show her titties.
That's
Yes,
what I
know,
said.
That's what I'm saying.
I said.
Jose with his thought of the day. She's a 22-year-old actress. Let her show them titties. Thanks, Jose.
All about it.
Well, guys, we appreciate your opinions
Thank you.
and
No
your
problem.
thoughts.
Thank you.
So for all of us here at 1, 2, 3 the podcast. 1, 2, 3. We out. 304. 304.
304, baby.
Trip the deuce. Trip the deuce.
Is that it? I guess that's it. Just bitch smack me like the bitch he is. Here's Cosmo's thought of the day. Zeke is a bitch. Go back in this episode about, I don't know, 10 minutes ago and you'll see it.
That she's gone. Ah!
What the?
Y'all ready for this?
Alright, we're gonna lead you with that. 1, 2, 3. It's the podcast. Welcome to this week's episode. We got Mr. Marty Schwab here, the owner of the Beer Snob.
Thanks for being here, man.
He's hosting us here today with this delectable food and these crazy flights of beer that you guys should come check out. Marty, tell me a little bit about the Snob for people who don't know about it.
Beer Snob is 36 taps. That's what we focus on. It's ever-changing drafts with remarkable food prepared by one and only Ian Anderson.
Ian Anderson's the man.
We just started a new menu. A few of the items over in front of you here. Cos drooling a little bit. I say dig in.
These have been sitting here for a while, and we've been snacking at the chips. But
I say dig
I'm
in.
getting in on these tots here.
This beef on wick is just looking good.
Come on, Cos.
It speaks for itself.
Yeah,
Like, it really does. Everyone's going for the tots.
They look amazing.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, I already had some tots.
Well, I mean,
Who doesn't like tots?
this Sloppy Joe,
I want you to bite into that one.
dude. I know what it tastes like.
All right, hand it over.
Do you mind my hands?
I don't mind your hands,
They're
Marty.
sanitized.
So, guys,
What do we
can
got?
you get a zoom
What's
in
this
on
one?
this, Paul? This is a Sloppy Joe slider.
I'm going for it.
Don't zoom in on me eating it.
I think this one here. Oh, okay, that's the crab. No, that's the jalapeno meatloaf.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Jalapeno
meatloaf.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave you a bite of this.
There was a beef on wick slider over here.
That's Uncle Steve's beef on wick.
Uncle Steve.
There's an old saying about Uncle Steve. He's good at two things: beef on wick and growing weed. Sometimes that's all a
Weed
man
must be
needs.
really good.
Sometimes that's all a man needs, man. So
switch
that's
out
Uncle
here.
Steve's
I'll make
recipe.
it one more round.
yeah.
This is good.
What is that one?
I mean, like for the most part, though, we're focusing on like sliders, and I mean, you can see our whole menu at www.thebeersnobjamestown.com.
Oh, we have an official website.
Yeah,
That'll
and
be
we're-
right there.
Yeah, and you know we're open for lunch. People don't realize that, but we're open for lunch 6 days a week, man. And you can just call in and order if you want to do a pickup. 716-708-6609.
Go ahead.
Say it again, I'm sorry.
716. Hold on, I gotta look at my phone. 716 area code.
716. That's what's up.
I
Yeah.
feel like there should be a rap song in there.
708-6609.
I'm gonna write that down actually.
So I actually tried to get 8675309, but that didn't happen.
Who's got it?
I don't know, no
Let's
one.
call him right now.
But probably Jenny. Because it's Jenny, don't you lose my number. 8675309.
That'd be amazing. if Jenny
So
had it.
also at the Beer Snob, like it tends to turn into a dance party every now and then. You know, get Baxter back there. He loves, you know how Baxter loves his 90s hip hop. So
That's Baxter back there.
But yeah, if you haven't been here yet, you should come down and check it out. It's a cool vibe. Like,
So tonight is actually flight night, which is incredible. So any of these flights that you see in front of us right now, it doesn't matter what beer or how special or what kind of reserve it is, $7. It's ridiculous. Shevin.
$7.
We also have another deal going on. Beer Snob really features like the to-go beer, doing a lot as far as like a package store goes. So now you can mix and match your to-goes. Get a 6-pack or a 4-pack, or fill up a crawler, 32-ounce, anything on draft.
Yeah, seriously, you don't have to want to hang out here. You can just come and get your beer and fuck out.
But really, you want to hang out here. But really, like, we understand if you're an introvert. But really, like,
It is fun hanging out here. Personally, myself, I have come to hang out. Have a great time with these guys. Marty, Miki even works here. We've got to tell you that. It's cool. It's a good time. It's a good time here at the Beer
it's
Snob.
always a good time.
What do you think, Cos?
I think the food is great. I'm just waiting for this podcast to get over.
I know, man. I feel like
Get in on this French toast thing over
yeah, this
No, that's Mickey's.
this is the.
No, that's
there's
Paul's,
Pat.
actually.
Or that's Paul's. That's
Oh, you want
Paul's.
me to hold it?
that for Paul.
Paul's
Oh, you
back
want me to
on
hold the camera for you
shaking
for a
his head.
second? Get in there and get a bite of that sandwich.
Come on, Paul.
Get in there and get a bite of
I'll
that
spin it
sandwich.
around. I'll spin it around.
No, he doesn't want to do it. He doesn't want to do it.
That
Paul's
is,
camera shy.
that is the full Monte Cristo, and Ian wears his pants when he makes it, so you don't have to worry about that.
Well, who doesn't like to cook without their pants on? It's the best way to cook.
I wouldn't cook bacon.
Or plunge a toilet.
So you notice like a really good smell whenever you come to the Beer Snob. It's not Marty. Like, you know, the man smells nice. Don't get me wrong. But we smoke all our own meats here at the Beer Snob. So the pastrami is smoked out back. The chicken that goes into our soups and any of the sandwiches gets smoked out back. It's all done here in house with the best of ingredients, and it is just absolutely delectable. Much love to the chefs back in the kitchen. I call them chefs because they truly deserve the title. So good stuff. Get down.
Get down.
No, seriously, can we get this over so we can eat though? It's like, come on.
This one here is the gabagool.
Ooh, the
Gabagool.
The gabagool.
Oh yeah. I'm in on that.
Who wants the gabagool?
He's having Steel. Let him do it first.
This one here is the Korean barbecue. House-made kimchi with that bad boy.
I've never had one. Let me get that.
I think I got the breakfast guy over here and the crab.
is taking that one for me. This is Shannon Hillerby, everybody.
Shannon's like, everyone's getting into my shit.
I was so jealous sitting over there.
Well, you should come eat it.
This has got egg and bacon. Oh yeah, this is what's up. What's the breakfast one called again?
That's the Breakfast of Champions.
Breakfast of Champions.
Very good stuff. And I want to add too, I mean, we've got this new menu, but we're constantly, every day we're doing different specials, and it's really what's on our chef's mind as far as what we're going to do that day for a special. But we like to do all kinds of fun stuff. On Sundays, it's our fried chicken sandwich day. Alex, one of our chefs, is fantastic. He's a little gem from the South, and he knows how to make you a fried chicken sandwich. And word on the street is we're going to start doing chicken and waffles on Sundays as well. So,
So Whirlybird is going to host a very exclusive brunch on Sunday following Whirlybird Saturday program. It's going to be a late lunch. We're going to have a really good time with it, get creative with the menu. It's going to have a DJ. I think Mark's going to throw down some deep cuts on vinyl, 70s soul stuff. So look out for that.
Back there?
Yeah, the coop.
coming soon.
Coming soon.
Coming soon to the bar near you, the Beer Snob guys.
Oh, Thursday nights we're doing trivia now. You know, we do different themes, so it's two rounds of normal trivia and then something special like Seinfeld or Breaking Bad. But that's
Who doesn't like Breaking Bad?
Maybe we'll have to do a Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones.
I don't know, man.
Whoa. You're doing really good right now, man.
Listen, it's not. I'm a lover of Game of Thrones.
Okay.
But I'm going to give you guys a wonderful segue. That episode last week sucked.
Thank God someone else said it. Are you talking about episode 3 or 4?
The last episode.
The last episode 4. Totally blew. Well,
it was terrible.
Well, tell
There's
me
only 6 of them.
Tell me why. Well, why did it blow?
Not enough people died.
Okay.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Come on, everyone can't live.
The dragon died. That was like the best part of the episode for me. Was the surprise
No,
death of
man,
the
but
dragon.
it's just, I don't know.
It's going to be tough to take down that army without those 2 dragons, though.
Oh,
you see there's small little...
There's a little tiny army there.
They had more coming, but there wasn't that much more.
You know what the best part about that episode was? And I'm just going to say my 2 cents. Was the look on,
Grey Worm's face?
no, Daenerys' face when she walked away.
Oh,
from
ending cut
Cersei.
when she
That
walked by the
ending
camera?
cut. She had a look on her like she was going to whoop a bitch ass. So we'll see how like tough she really is.
Yeah, I really like how like
Now
I
that
feel
she
like
knows.
they kind of mitigated the threat of the dragons. The scorpions are so intimidating. They did a good job of like taking the dragons down a notch as far as being like approachable and killable. Because now
What is a scorpion?
the scorpions
It's
are
that
those
big arrow thing.
Yeah.
All right, you guys are way
Those
too
giant
into it, man. Listen,
crossbows.
I was sitting there watching it. It's too
All right, well, that's all right, because we should probably
I don't know
get
what all
3
this stuff
first.
means.
Well, thank you for hosting us, Marty, and coming in, introducing
Yeah,
your
no
beer.
doubt.
You know, people who probably already even know about it. But
Well, if you don't, if you haven't stopped in, please stop by.
Dude, it looks great. It tastes great. What I've
it
had
is
so
great.
far.
And there's always something fun
good
going
food,
on here.
good beers. Can't beat it.
good time, guys.
good people.
All right, you want to stick around for the rest of the Game of Thrones stuff?
We love Wu-Tang.
It's for the children.
I told guys that hat's going to be mine for the night's over.
I don't know. We'll fight. We're gonna have to fight over it.
We have had wrestling.
That's fine.
But
We have had
my
wrestling
fighting
podcast.
is Jose's with me. It's like tag team.
Oh, well, I'm 46 years old, man, so my fighting is unfair.
Hey, wait.
That's
So,
fine.
so Marty, could you tell us about the time that you whooped Kurt Angle's butt?
Nah, I'm sitting there
He is about to retire, so I'm sure you can tell the story. Not
Save
worry
it for a
about
future pod.
We
I
watched
mean,
this last
It was
match.
when we were like, it was when we were young bucks, like 10 years old. But whatever, right?
I mean,
Whatever. I wrestled Kurt Angle when I was 10 and I beat him.
that's right, local legend right
So
there.
that's still a
He was
badge of
10.
honor right
He
there.
was 10 though too. I like to think that I motivated him to become what he is.
Yeah, that's what it was.
He didn't want to get his
Every
butt
time he
whooped
goes on
again.
stage, he thought about you. Marty kicked our ass. You remember that?
I'm never gonna look that silly again. That's what Kurt said.
Yep, those are the good old days.
Well, there's still good days to come. Still good days to come.
Better days coming, huh? How about it?
Wow, I feel like we could write an emo song right now.
That's right. It's coming back.
Emo never left, dude.
Aww.
Started in the 80s.
It's always been lingering in the shadows.
Just like an emo kid.
Pouting, waiting to come back.
I just want to feel everything.
Miki was into emo. I remember. He went through an emo phase.
I had the tight jeans for a while.
You're still wearing tight
For a while?
Hey man, I buy bigger jeans. My legs just keep on getting bigger and sexier.
Doing
And
those squats.
fill them up, and you know, my butt.
Do you do squats?
Totally.
When you squat, when you come up from your squat, do you go?
Haven't had skinny jeans.
I feel like there's a.
Yeah. I'm more lunges. I really don't do heavy stuff. That's still kind of limited. In
Clearly.
Whatever. I mean, come on, guys. I'm not jacked.
You want to be jacked?
One day.
One day.
But not jacked, but like just like
Well, you
it's not like
Paul?
You can come to the beer stop. You can come to the beer stop and eat 32-ounce curls, bro.
Just like four. Just like four.
I love it.
I'll have another.
No, let's drink.
Alright. Cheers. Hey, here's the beer stop.
Cheers.
Second beer in my
I'm
flight,
gonna not
guys.
drink from Shannon's stuff.
Drink from Shannon's stuff.
Alright.
Really?
Cheers.
Cheers.
I'm gonna get in there.
Yeah. Thanks,
Far out
guys.
to reach.
Cheers.
Oh, Shannon's
Miki
here.
just Tom
He
Brady.
just braided you?
Yeah.
He just braided you
He
twice.
just braided me, Miki. I'm not happy right now.
I got you though, I got you. No, I did.
No, I ain't that.
Oh, come on, man.
We don't play. We
No.
don't
No,
play.
I didn't braid you. I'm gonna go back. We got film.
You got film. You
All right,
watch
Marty.
Miki
All
braid
right,
me.
this is cut. No, we good? Right on.
And we're back. So that was a very, very delicious meal. We ate almost every single bite of it. Kaz was a little disappointed in Nick. Because
Let's not get into that.
Tom
right
Brady him.
Let's not get into that right now, all right?
Well, before you know,
No, Miki, I didn't.
There's
he's
been an
gonna do
inquiry
it.
filed. We're gonna go back and look at that.
Alright, so now Marty did a segue for us a little early, but now we're getting into Game of Thrones. We missed a week and an episode last week with episode 3, so we're going to talk about the epic battle at Winterfell. Miki, what did you think?
Oh my God! Did you guys see anything? I mean, it was a little. I had to crank up the contrast and the brightness on
I
the
did that
television a
too.
little bit. I loved how it played, though. You know, honestly, a lot of people complained about it, but I loved the way the story evolved in the shadows. So I didn't take like the darkness of the episode as seriously. I thought that it actually made the fantasy a little bit more real and more believable. I thought, given the scope of what they were trying to film, it was impossible. So like I felt shooting it dark actually like made it a little bit more believable, and it just I loved it. It was as much fun as I've ever had watching a television show ever or a movie. And that's just the way that we are in our culture right now with how cinematography is developed. I was utterly impressed. I thought every single point of the story evolved perfectly for me. I mean, you could find, you know, you could have a predisposition and complain about anything, but no, I really thought they did it well. It was a lot of fun. She's just as excited as I am, and I dig it.
He digs it.
It was really good. There were some points you got to touch on. Like, let's give it up to my girl, Lady Mormont.
Lady Mormont, the giant.
She did her thing. All right, now
The little girl in the crypts did it.
hey man, there's one big badass giant,
One little giant badass.
and they had her take it out.
Yeah, it was, if you really think about it, if you want to dissect the episode, why is there only one zombie giant? Tell me that, when there's hundreds of giants that should have been there, even thousands, for one. For two, I was just stealing your spotlight here for a second. Just to steal for a second. I personally only liked the plot storylines of the episode. Everything else was very, very disappointing for me. With the battle tactics and all that jazz.
Yes.
Well, their battle tactics fell apart once Daenerys seen like everybody getting slaughtered, all her people. She went out
but
there
the
with
battle
a dragon.
tactics to begin with were
terrible.
just absolutely ridiculous. And like, if you would have had a military strategist analyze like what they were attempting to set up to begin with, I like it was just I same thought process. Like that's what I was saying. I try not to like get too lost in the reality of it. Just kind of let the story be its own thing. But yeah, that was a huge gaping hole.
I mean, like the trench behind all the infantry?
Dude, yeah, like just the whole strategy of fighting an undead horde. It's like honestly, it made absolutely no sense whatsoever.
How
They
do you
spent
plan
half
on fighting an undead horde?
Well, but
This
you put
is
yourself
a
behind.
good question.
I mean, I don't know. Save it for the fighting the unetworked.
If the show had been book accurate, there are like stories of the long night from before that they could have followed through with.
That's true.
But they weren't. It wasn't.
So
it's just a drama.
Pretty much, this is going to be another Jose hating.
It's been like that the last 2 seasons.
Jose has been hating on the last couple seasons. There had to be something.
Thank you, Shannon. I'm being real.
I mean,
there had to be something you liked. What did you like about
what I did like I said, I like the small plot lines that develops to push you through the episode. Even to forget that Arya ran off into the darkness. You forgot that for a moment, unless you're like me, which you're like, dude, where the fuck's Arya? You know, like that. She's been gone for 30 minutes.
Well, I think you knew she was up to something. I felt like, I don't know. I was just like, I felt like Arya was going to be the killer of the Night King going into the episode. A lot of people were were just so adamant about it's gonna be Jon or Daenerys, and I was just like, no, this is like clearly Arya. Like, I don't know.
Now I thought Arya was gonna be the one to kill Cersei, so I didn't think they'd have her do both.
She could still do both.
I still don't think she'll.
I don't think she's gonna kill Cersei.
I don't think that she'll get to kill them both. I thought she was gonna be the one to kill Cersei.
But I think it's really weird and like Cersei.
Now it's probably gonna be Jaime.
Ends up on her.
I don't think that'd be that weird though.
But that's what I'm saying. What if they takes that dark? Like,
she's already kind of destroyed Daenerys' forces.
Yeah.
And Northmen don't survive well in the South. They just don't.
Is it about Vikings?
Kinda.
just a wee little bit.
Just a little bit.
Okay.
She doesn't watch the show at all.
That's
So
exactly
hi guys,
what we're
I'm
looking
here.
for.
This is Shannon. She's sitting in. We have a segment coming up, so she's just chilling.
Wait for it.
Save it for the Viking spot.
So Arya was the one though that killed the Ice King,
Yeah.
right?
And hashtag Air Arya.
I mean, I seen the shirt. I think it's great. Arya is the Jordan
Air
silhouette. Like, she got hops. I mean, she got hops.
Well, here's another thing that bothered me about the episode. More complaining from me. So it sets up these White Walkers to be the most badass guys in the world. Like the White Walkers themselves, not the Whites, the undead army.
Right.
These guys follow the Night King. But they didn't do shit. They didn't do a single thing.
No, they acted like a
Nothing.
Yeah.
They came in and then they
What was their purpose at all? What was it was just such
They were like a posse. The posse.
It was such a letdown for the whole buildup of what the Long Night would be and the Night King himself. It was just a super letdown.
Well, after a huge build-up since the very first episode, I mean, to finish it all in one, granted it was a long episode, but just there and done, one episode. They could have drawn it out, made it a bigger thing.
They could have made like 3 episodes off of that battle.
Yeah.
Or at least trying to get to Bran.
I was kind of hoping the Night King ended up allying with one side or the other in some weird way, shape, or form. I was kind of hoping like the Night King and like Cersei, or the Night King and Jon Snow, like something about the North Blood, like came through.
Like there should always be a Stark and Winterfell.
I'm just saying, like maybe the Night King was. Yeah, I just like maybe the Night King being of Stark blood, and I think that's something we kind of touched on in the past.
We have, but it's possible, but it probably isn't.
For the nerds. But I don't know. I was kind of hoping there was a little bit more of that, and they kind of played with that. But I mean, it had to be abrupt. And what's cool is now we're going back to like the original feel of Game of Thrones, when there was just a hint of this fantasy, and it was more knights in shining armor and more just the struggle of the people. And I think that's kind of cool how it's cycling back to that origin and that feel. Now we've eliminated that thread. But no, it's. You know, it's not my TV show.
I get your point. At the same time, they did leave a Starbucks coffee cup on there, so it's all sloppy. It's all sloppy.
Hey, show it to me. Can anybody prove it right now?
They deleted it. So let's segue into episode 4.
So the Night King and all the dead army is gone.
Yeah, they're done. Right? So we got to deal with the politics now at hand after the war. You know, Jon Snow revealing to Daenerys that he is actually her nephew. The name Aegon Targaryen is kind of weird. Real incesty shit.
Aegon.
Real incesty shit.
Does he look like an Aegon?
Does he look like a Jon?
I think
he does look like a Jon.
I think he looks like an Aegon.
Alright.
With black hair.
I think he looks like a little bitch.
Maybe he should shave. If he shaved, he'd look like an Aegon.
Well, yeah, so
Cosmo, you come back from the dead and then...
That's the plum fairy.
See if you don't look like a little bitch.
I know, I'm sorry, I forgot. Finish it.
I mean...
Too sour.
Yeah?
That's too sour.
It's light and Makes you happy.
Guys, don't pull Zeke.
What are you talking about?
Exactly. So tell me your thoughts on episode 4.
You know, I'm not a hater like you. I thought it was good. There was a lot of like, oh man moments. You know, the dragon going down. That sucks. But
I thought that was the best part of the episode.
well, no, it sucks that the dragon died. I'm okay that it happened.
Well, after John abandons Ghost, I think that was karmic.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, but here's one of my favorite characters, Tormund. And he's just going back up to the north. He doesn't even care about the water.
That's because
So what was up with that?
He didn't get any pussy.
Peace, I'm out.
Well, that's a big thing they had. I mean, Brienne, she chose
Jamie Lannister over Tormund Giants.
And Tormund, he was upset. He obviously needed counseling from the Hound.
So the Wildlings
Which I thought
are
was great.
abandoning the entire cause
They're
right
going.
now?
They're going to the real north.
They're going back home.
So their play is screw these guys.
Well, they only joined just to save the north.
Yeah.
But the north isn't safe because the wall's broken. So Cersei's not going to
The
stop.
wall was built for the
what I'm
White
saying-
Walkers and the Wildlings.
But what I'm saying is like that wall's no longer there and legitimate. Therefore, Cersei's as much of a threat to the Wildlings now as she is to the north.
How's she going to get up there?
She's walking over the wall.
They can't deal with all that cold. Are
They
you
won't be
kidding me?
able to.
They're
They're
from the
Southern
south,
Lords.
man.
The only Southern Lord that's ever been to the north was Tyrion in season 1, and Rhaenys, or was it Rhaenys? One of the Targaryen dragon riders flew up to the wall. That's why there's a Queen's Tower at
But either way,
Castle
she's
Black.
going to allow a civilization to develop within resources and gain strength enough that
They were already there.
She
She wasn't worried about it.
But she can kill the cycle of maybe having to deal with crap in the future by going after that. Now, my whole point is like, that's pretty messed up, man.
Like, peace out, bruh.
Yo, dude,
Thanks
they
for
weren't
that.
even the only ones.
I am
There was
upset
somebody
about
else
that.
that did it too.
But Tormund was one of the best characters in the show.
Yeah.
Well, he did say, you never know if we'll meet again.
That's true. He could come back.
Oh, there was that. Yeah, for sure.
Cosplay.
And I was really hoping for a threesome with Tormund, Jamie, and Brienne.
Well, who I watched the episode with, they all
Why'd you point at me?
They all cringed.
Yeah, Shannon
Hey,
knows.
will you guys stop talking about your secret past? Okay?
Jesus Christ.
We're talking Game of Thrones here.
What the
Hey, language, people.
Language.
You have to edit all that out. You went hard there.
Pointed at her.
No, it's because she like made it a cool. Okay, so her comment was cosplay. I was like, cosplay. That'll be a great.
We're talking
segment
threesomes
on the
here.
pod.
You
Cosplay.
can do cosplay anytime.
We're leaving that
With our
in.
red dresses.
We're leaving
Oh, I
that
meant cosplay.
Well, this is essentially Empire. That's what I'm saying. So look, if I make a point, I kind of went into this whole season assuming there was going to be a couple episodes that laid down a foundation, that were more story and were building the characters. And this was definitely one of them. So it was an Empire Strikes Back, man. It was a middle story, it was a bridge. It had to be done. And there was a couple little action spots. I was actually disappointed with the way, how abrupt the killing of the dragon came. Like, I thought that was like, oh, we're going to switch scene, all of a sudden this is happening. There was no development to it. But again, we're not here to complain about it.
Well, I love that part because they completely forgot that the Iron Fleet were there. So they're just, oh, we're just going to go home onto an island when the Iron Fleet is in Cersei's employ.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It was weird. It was like there was no consideration. There was no middle ground to the story. There was just like
it's Cersei. There's no consideration.
Well, but that's I guess that's what I'm saying is like they just kind of like all of a sudden, hey, we're at Westeros, not Westeros.
Dragonstone?
No, where were they?
King's Landing.
King's Landing.
When they confronted each other.
Yeah, that's where the scorpion shot down the dragon, right?
That was a Dragonstone.
Oh.
She was going back to Dragonstone. An island. The island is.
So they went to Dragonstone and then they went back up to King's Landing?
Yeah, they went to White Harbor, which is like the northernmost harbor aside from Eastwatch by the Sea.
Okay.
So they went from White Harbor to Dragonstone. They're going to go from Dragonstone to King's Landing. So, Paul, you want to get an aerial shot of this?
We need a map. We need the map.
Here, hold on.
This is great.
So this is White Harbor, right? Right here. This is Dragonstone off of the Vale. And King's Landing is down here.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So they had to get from here to here to go there, and John's going to meet them down the King's Road.
I thought Dragonstone was further south. I don't know.
Oh, it is further. It's outside the Vale.
No, out further south of King's Landing.
Nope.
You know what, Mickey? Why don't you try watching the beginning of every episode and look at the map?
Yeah, it's on
All right,
the map.
maybe the map will show you where it is, and then we won't have to go over these demonstrations.
Here's the segment.
We appreciate the demonstrations because it became real to me.
Are you invested in the show now?
I think
Are
I
you
am.
guys like the
I think
team
I
over
need to
here?
start watching this show.
You should. You're 9 years later.
So I have a lot of binge watching, I understand. I feel like you guys are just in the thick of it.
Missandei.
Oh yes, Missandei.
Now look at
Dracarys.
Daenerys is mad, all right? Missandei was like the icing on the cake. But let's talk about Daenerys. She's starting to get a little bit more ruthless. She's
starting to get a little more mad.
Well, that's what everybody's saying. Where is she going from here? You think that?
Well, I never thought she would sit on the Iron Throne anyway.
Right.
I never thought that one.
But is it going to be because her own people who have been following her betray her?
You mean the people that she has? She's like 7 guys left.
Tyrion? Do you think Tyrion betrays her?
I think Varys, at one point, they said Varys was talking to Melisandre, and she said something about both of them dying in the...
Yeah.
So I think obviously Varys is going to meet his end.
Yeah,
and I think it might be because he's
going to do some spidery shit.
Right. But either way, Daenerys is getting a little...
well, everyone knew from the get-go that no lords there would support her at all, right?
Right.
She killed all of them, pretty much.
That was pretty. That was pretty intense. That desperate scene when she was talking to Jon, and she was just so
begging almost.
Yeah, it was so intense. It was the first time you saw her being kind of weak.
And then Jon, being Ned Stark's neph's son, being honest and honorable as always, and
tells Sansa.
She's like, you can't tell Sansa, or else we'd never be together. He goes, I've got to tell you something, Sansa.
Yeah. So he tells Sansa, and what's the first thing Sansa does? She tells Tyrion.
Yeah.
Who tells Varys.
Yeah.
And now everyone's going to know. So basically you have on a meter of like trust and what you can and can't say, you got Ned Stark's solid 10, right?
Yeah,
Sansa would be
10.
a 1.
She is a 1.
I mean, he's like, now you guys have to promise.
Give me your word.
Promise me.
She's like, I promise.
I promise. Oh, by the way, Tyrion, this is what...
Exactly.
That's Littlefinger's influence.
That is Littlefinger's influence, which could indicate that she's going to try to climb the ladder of chaos, or she's going to meet her end the same way that...
Yeah, I feel she's a little too hot of a character. She's kind of in the Daenerys, like she's a little too big for her britches. Like, I don't know.
We're back. I wanted him to chime in.
If it's not too late, Amelia, if you happen to be watching this, I would love to go out and watch the season series finale with you. Pick me.
Amelia Clark?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be great.
So, I'm totally down for that.
We're a duo.
We come together.
We hang out a lot.
You know, it doesn't have to be, but if he can come too, that'd be cool.
He's got a better beard, I'll give him that.
Did you seen that thing on Facebook?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
They're doing a thing like it's one of them donate money to get so many entries, and the winner gets to
So
go.
you're gonna have to pay to hang out with Amelia?
Well, no, I was hoping she saw this and just picked me instead.
You have to send it to her.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna have to send
Paul,
Paul, make sure you send one of these to Amelia Clark.
That was
Get
so
out of
much
that.
time dedicated to that thought. Like this is like,
all right,
this is like pulling the prize out of the cereal box as a kid, man. I mean,
Or the Cracker Jack
winning
box.
the sweepstakes
Yes.
it's so intense.
Yeah, well,
I
you
love
know.
it.
All right, let's finish off this Game of Thrones with the death of our Miss Sunday. Poor Miss Sunday. I thought she was going to make it for a while through the whole series until she went missing after the Dragonstone attack.
Yep, done.
Dunzo. Dracarys.
Last
Clearly
words.
a message to Daenerys.
Yeah, like burn them all.
Yeah, burn them all.
So, really quick, Missandei's dead.
Grey Worm's
Grey
got no
Worm's
love.
pissed. He's got nothing now. Who else is going to love him? You know?
Nobody.
Nobody. So where is it going from here? Let's get some quick predictions.
Where I think is going to happen is Jon Snow's going to show up with the Northern Army, which is like 17 guys. Everyone died.
Yeah.
And I think they're gonna take King's Landing, and then Jon's gonna end up on the throne. It's just written that way.
How is it? I mean, there's got to be like a there's got to be a wild.
Well, the
card
Hound
element
kills
to
the
all
Mountain. Okay.
Though that's obvious. That's gotta happen.
Or they're at least fighting.
Yeah.
And Arya went down with him,
game
and that's why I thought Arya was going to be the one. I figured she was going to be the one to sneak in there
Arya's
without a face.
what if Arya is the one that closes the blue eyes of the Targaryen?
She did the green eyes.
She did the blue eyes. Was the Ice King?
Yeah, but there was a lot of blue eyes before that.
Well,
maybe she meant Sansa.
Because she still got to kill the green eyes though. And Cersei has emerald eyes.
What? Are there tried their eye colors? What's going on?
It's hard to explain to you, girl.
What the
This witch, this like sorcerer that looked this girl in the eye, she grabbed her face, she goes, "You're gonna shut eyes forever." Brown eyes, blue eyes, green eyes.
She's already killed somebody with brown eyes. She killed someone with blue eyes. I think Cersei's going to be the green eyes.
Yeah, but the Targaryens supposed to have purple eyes, and they don't. The Lannisters supposed to have green eyes, and they're all brown. So it doesn't work for me.
Well,
So it's all fucked
bad
up.
lighting.
All fucked up. Thank you. She would have been like me. She would have been a hater of the show.
No.
I'm right there with you.
Thanks, Shannon.
Already.
Next
No
episode.
patience.
Don't even binge it. You just learn everything.
This is going to take a lot of editing.
I'll just watch the
No.
1, 2, 3 podcast.
All right, so I think we're pretty much set on the Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Being disappointed. And Miki
Only
being
2
a
more
huge fan.
episodes left, man.
Well, no, it was just I just appreciate it. It wasn't like I was like I mean there were obvious gaps. I mean I don't like, and I'm only saying this because like I'm not an idiot. Like you know, like there were definitely been things I would have.
Oh,
somebody laughed at you.
What
back
about
there.
the coffee cup? Should we mention that?
Well,
We did.
already talked about
Oh, did
it.
we? Where was I?
You were sitting right there.
Right there. Oh my
You
god.
were right there.
No.
I don't believe it. You never
No,
heard that,
this
right?
is great. This makes me feel a lot better about my memory issues. I know that I'm not alone. I know that we can talk to each other.
Shannon didn't hear it
I
either.
know you're not
No.
going to remember us talking about it.
You were basking in the sun, I understand.
Maybe,
Well, I
maybe
mean-
we were just talking.
Look at this place. It's beautiful.
The cup was edited out.
It was we had it there. Now it's not there.
Yeah, I think it's great. I think it was honestly probably somebody got paid by Starbucks. That's what makes sense.
That's a possibility.
I love Starbucks.
you
Their
want-
caramel macchiatos.
You don't miss that, especially all the time they take
No.
them. You don't miss the
No,
cup.
no, not, especially not with like the reciprocating campaign that's been talk about it. Like that's all very.
It was like
calculated.
2-3 days.
Yeah, for sure. No, that was money. That was money. Starbucks paid to somebody to have that cup
He
there.
knows this. He's a promoter.
Wow, please
He
don't
probably
call me.
works for
You-
Starbucks.
Promoters
Do you
are
work for
ugly.
Chuli's Gum?
No, wow, no. I support Lab and
No one
Crown
ever
Street
gets
Roasting
that shit.
Company. Thank you very much. You know, support your local coffee shop, fair trade coffee all the way.
All right, so let's get off Game of Thrones. Let's get into more local, real life things for us. We've got Whirlybird. Let's talk about Miki. Bring us into this Whirlybird thing you got going on here. Swing,
Swifty.
swing.
And I'm back. All right, so we put our poster out.
Got the whole lineup.
We got the whole lineup. It's pretty crazy. There's over 50 artists on there. Still not sure we're gonna put them all. But no, we're gonna do it. It's pretty exciting. I really want to thank Miguel Ibarra and Alex Glazier for doing all the fantastic work with our branding this year. So yeah, we've got the full lineup out. Tickets are up and being sold. We're gonna probably introduce some local vendors soon, so you'll be able to get tickets at Lab and Chicago Music and a couple other places, so be on the lookout for that. But yeah, we're more than 2 months out. It's really fun to have this kind of push and this kind of energy going into it this early. So if you have any questions, reach out to us and just get all whirly, get ready for this. It's gonna be a really fun summer in Jamestown.
Lots of great bands going to be there, especially Trip the Deuce.
Did you hear Trip the Deuce?
Trip the Deuce is going to be there.
Yeah, big shout out to Bill Thomas and what he does with Active Artists
Biodome.
In Biodome.
Absolutely huge organizations here in downtown Jamestown supporting all things community. Salsa Shakedown last weekend, all sorts of really fun stuff.
I missed that. I'm so mad.
Be mad. So anyway, but yeah, no, it's gonna be a really fun summer. That and with Whirlybird, we've got Guster coming up. The BPO is coming in with the Queen cover band, and we're also working right now on a new thing called the Jamestown Get Down. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh,
That's almost as vague as that one thing.
I know that one thing.
pretty much it's where Jamestown gets down.
Yeah.
Get down, get down.
Getting swifty. All right, so let's lead into our guest host, interviewee, Miss Shannon Strawberry Hillerby here. We're gonna let Cosmo interview her about her business. Cosmo, take it away. You guys are gingers together.
Ginger love.
Ginger love.
Now you've been up and running your business, which is Strawberry's Frame Shop,
Yes.
for I'd say 6 months.
It's
or
actually
even
going to
more.
be a year at the end of this month.
Wow. So it's even longer than and it's been going well.
It's been going very well, absolutely.
So tell me a little bit about what you do up there.
So I basically take your treasures and I turn them into something that can be displayed in your house for years to come with UV protected glass so nothing can fade, and adding different colors that concept your style and your flow of your house.
Very nice. So, you know, you got a picture, you need a nice frame. Boom, she's got it.
School pictures, wedding pictures, nature pictures, canvases, paintings, anything you got, I can make it better.
Where do you get your frames from?
Better.
I get them all over the county, actually. I work with a few local artisans down in PA, some Amish people actually, so it's all hard local wood that has been renewed and upcycled, and a few places out of Rochester, so it's all very local, local businesses supporting each other.
Okay, and it's located in
It is
Panama,
located in
correct?
Panama, actually, right at the Four Corners, the big brick building, kitty corner from the little diner across the street, so Kim, take a jaunt through the hills and visit me.
Tony, if you want some good stuff, Shannon will take care of it. So pretty much, do we have anything else we're gonna do here, guys? Or?
We're gonna wait for Jose to get back here.
Ready, guys.
Jose had a thought of the day.
Wander back in.
No, it's Cosmo's song of the day today. We're gonna call it Cosmo's cosplay.
Cosmo's cosplay.
I do have a thought of the day. Basically, I guess I just want to bring up when you got a group of friends, right, and you're all toasted. I feel it's very rude and hurtful to just leave someone out. I call it Tom Bradying somebody because everybody remembers Tom Brady on the sideline trying to slap hands and everyone's just ignoring him. He's like, all right. And that's how I felt today. So my thought of the day is we need less people out there who are like that.
Don't Tom Brady your friends.
Don't Tom Brady your friends.
You know,
Thank you, Jose. Couldn't have said it better.
I would never Tom Brady.
I would never Tom Brady you.
You know, we need more friends.
Love you, man.
Love you, buddy.
That are more accepting of others' brain trauma for the little things that we miss in
Don't
life.
try and guilt trip us.
What? I don't even know what you're saying right now, Mickey. So with that,
we're gonna review the tape. If I messed up, I'm sorry.
I think there's
you
only
know I
one more
love
thing
you.
to say at this point, and it's 1, 2, 3.
We're out.
Podcast.